And we have returned. So, we begin this week at the home address of the London Esoteric Society, number 18 Grosvenor Square, this slightly crumbling London townhouse. Very, very fancy, very expensive, but poorly maintained for at least a decade. And we see as, I think Roger had been asked to be shown the safe. Was anyone else going with him?
Be a safe bet. Sure.
So Roger and Nigel, you're being led through into the back office by Miss Lucy Ward, who's this, like, quite imposing mid-40s woman dressed in the more old-fashioned clothes than is normal for the era. And she leads you through. She goes, "You understand that what I'm showing you here is possibly the most valuable and dangerous things that the society owns."
Well, it's good.
I was gonna say yes, of course, Miss Ward. I mean, I'm the one who found them, and given the circumstances,
Not just the items that you found, but the other treasures of the society are kept here as well.
There's more.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
And
Well, I just assumed you were taking me just to see the statues. I didn't. Okay.
We don't have that many high security safes. And she leads you through the office, and you see there is this, like, it's not like a small, like, liftable safe. This is like a big metal, like, bank vault style safe that takes up like half the room. Nigel, this is definitely an improvement in safe since the last time you were here. The society might not have kept its house up to date, but they have invested in the top quality safe.
Ah, nice improvement.
And she
Impressive.
avert your eyes, please, Jen. Oh, I suppose you are society members. I cannot actually keep. Oh, the legalistics of this society are confusing. She swings open this safe, and you see inside are multiple cloth-wrapped bundles. You see, is it 3 statues you gave him, or?
Yes.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, he gave him 3.
Great. You see these 3 bundles the right size of the statues. You see what appears to be like a document case. You see another like lockbox locked inside the safe. And several books. Like, that seems to be most of what's in this thing. So it's like about I'd say there's probably about a dozen books in here.
Does that seem to be about the same as it was last time I saw? What's in the library?
You would recognize, I believe, some of there's more books than you remember there being. Like, you remember there were probably only like 4 or 5 books in here.
Okay.
We moved some of the books from the library into the safe. Not all of them are highly dangerous, but some of them contain private society information. Back there we have some of the diaries of our society's founders and previous members. We didn't want to risk them falling into the wrong hands. But yes. She, like, her hand lingers over the surface of some of the books and goes, some of these were with the society, some of them these I obtained from my uncle. They are very, very valuable.
Quite the private collection.
Not to mention dangerous.
Not to mention dangerous. Yes, think of what some of these could do. She reaches down and picks up one of the books gently. It doesn't even look that old, this one. Like, the binding looks, less than like 2 decades old. Like, it's a fairly modern binding style. What's contained within these, I've not even read all of them, fully understood all of them myself. some of them. The contents can be somewhat disturbing. She places that book back on its in its place, and it's almost like wipes her hand on the skirt as though she's touched something that's like, ugh, filthy. But
is it a language thing that has caused you to not fully go through these, or?
Sometimes you start reading something and then you start questioning whether you really want to read it all. Whether anything within that can possibly be of any use to all but the most depraved and twisted of minds.
Yeah, you haven't run into this yet, but some of them have. Just reading them has a serious effect on your mind.
Truly. Fascinating.
Truly. She glances towards. You see there's one rather large book that seems to be half destroyed and half burnt. That someone has wrapped a piece of rope around and knotted and tied. Yes.
Is that
Truly
to
quite
keep
disturbing.
someone?
It's
the
to
rope.
stop. It's to prevent people from peeking inside. If they have to start undoing a really difficult knot, it slows them down a bit and makes them perhaps rethink their choice and take a moment and question whether they really do want to read this book or whether that is a terrible
They don't.
idea.
They really don't.
Don't know that one. Don't read that.
Fair. Considering what I've learned in the past week or so, I was worried it was keeping something out.
Well, yeah, that one's particularly. Anyway, your statues, as you can see, are here, Mr. Savoy.
Yes. I'm just.
Where they are safe.
Yeah, I am glad to see they are intact and safe. And you said, storyteller question. You said they were wrapped.
Yes.
In cloth.
Yes.
Okay. Miss Ward, would it be possible? I don't presume.
You can unwrap them, but just be careful.
Oh,
touching things, as well as.
That's how we lost Michael. Yes.
Exactly. You understand.
Yeah. With your permission, thank you. And he'll approach, reach his hands out. You might see them just not shaking, but he knows what these mean, and probably more than he's let on to Nigel, Martin, and Avery. And he'll gingerly pull the wrappings a little bit, just to kind of get a peek and see that they are in fact the statues, that they are whole, they're not damaged or anything, compared to how he found them.
As you look at them, they are not damaged. They are whole. As he unwraps these statues, they look like fairly ordinary stone, nothing particularly ordinary. But knowing what you know now and having experienced what you know and being where you have been, Nigel and Roger, I'm going to ask you both to make me a sanity roll, please.
Oh, darn.
Oh, me too?
Yes, yeah, you're both seeing these.
Yep. And that's the green die, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Both of you instinctively sort of flinch back as the wrappings fall away, and both of you will lose 1 point of sanity. You flinch back because you realise that these are stone, but there is a familiar presence here with these statues. It reminds you of the wood beyond where you walked, and it reminds you of being in the presence of the Black Stag, the Horned Man.
That was going to be my next question. If it gave Roger the same feeling as the fourth statue that he still has.
Yes.
In his apartment. Okay.
It very much gives you that same sensation, that prickly back of the neck.
Yeah. In feeling that, he will wrap them back up gingerly, but also a little bit quicker.
All in order? Lucy doesn't seem to have reacted to them.
Does Roger notice that?
You can give me a psychology here. Yeah, if
Okay.
you'd like.
Her lack of, oh god, this is not gonna go well. It wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to like
You,
spot hidden just looking at her
you can make it. You
physicality.
can make it a hard spot hidden. Yes.
Okay. Because he's not really judging like how. It's more so her physicality because it's in.
I think a hard spot hidden for reading body language with a spot hidden.
Oh my god.
Ooh, you see sort of non sort of physical reaction of like fear or worry from her. You don't really know why, obviously, but she just doesn't like. She looks at them. She looks over them warily, like she's almost just like. You see her eyes flick to the two of you, like she sees your reaction, so you know that she knows that.
Yeah, she knows that I know that we know that she knows.
Yes, obviously,
Yep.
clear as mud.
Yep. So after wrapping them up, I'll step back. Thank you, Miss Ward. Okay. Yeah. Well, they're in good shape and in good hands.
Well, let's lock them and their companions up tightly. As she starts locking the safe back up. Meanwhile, Avery, I believe you wanted to check on your darling in the basement. That is the machine that you built years ago in the basement of the London Esoteric Society that provides their electricity.
Yes. And point one, I'm very surprised that it didn't do anything that it wasn't supposed to. So I'm gonna go there, take a look, and see if everything's still good.
Okay. You make your way down the stairs into the basement. There's a lot more cobwebs here than you remember there being, and in the center of it, this device, these metal turning wheels, crackling things, and this tiny little like, essentially a tiny gate that is opened and staring into the heart of a distant sun, and using it to fuel essentially a generator down here. It's the awesome power of cutting through space and time. And you're using it to create some steam, to move some rotors and get some lights going. Yeah, if you want to examine your machine, please give me a suitable role that you believe will be. This could be, I guess, mechanical repair or engineering or something along those lines.
I mean, I think mechanical repair is technically 5 points better, but I'm gonna roll engineering.
Yeah. You can tell that this machine has like kept running. You can also tell that it is seems to be producing more power than it really needs. Like it's only using a fraction of the energy sort of it's producing to actually like produce electricity. You're not sure where, but some of the other like energy it's producing is going somewhere.
Well, that sounds good. I think I'm gonna go and take a look for a little longer. I have a little new mystery to do. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. Who knows? We'll find something.
Yeah, you really realize it's probably going to take like quite a while of extended like study to like work out what's going on here. But
Yeah. But I'm gonna clean the thing off, remove the cobwebs.
yeah, essentially what it looks like is that nobody has touched this since you last touched this. Like nobody has dusted
Probably
it.
good that
Nobody
way.
has moved it. It's been left exactly as you last saw it. You can even see like a pencil that you like left on the side of it. It's like cobwebbed and dusted over, like with the grime and the dirt.
I had that like last week. Oh wait, no. I mean, 2 weeks ago I put that there. Now it's old. This is weird. I'm gonna keep starting to work again. I need to stop thinking right now.
Alright. Well, but now it's late in the evening of I think this was the Friday, and as we mentioned before, you had plans to investigate the play. Do you have any other business you would like to attend to this evening or in the next morning?
Just the
Did we
next morning. Yeah, just the next morning I'll sort something out, but not this evening.
Did we stay at the society this past night?
You can do. You have the option of staying at the society. The room's a little cold and dusty, but they've got space. They've got the rooms if people want to stay.
Yeah, I will have done.
I imagine Roger probably would have stayed at the flat with Isla. He wouldn't have realized there would have been rooms there.
He's a normal, person who has his own place to stay. Yeah, so unless anyone has any business to attend to that evening, we will pick up again the next morning. Avery, did you get a good night's sleep, or did you spend the night faffing around with the machine in the basement?
That depends solely on the fact that if somebody came down to check on him and get him to, stop faffing around with the machine, then he would have probably gone to bed. Otherwise, he would probably have not done so and been faffing about with the machine until the early morning.
I probably would have gone down to check on him at some point when it got really late. It's been there for 14 years. It's not going. It'll still be there tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I know. I just lost track of time. Not normal track of time. Not weird track of time. I should probably take a watch with me next time, so I'm sure that that's the case and that I'm not doing. Anyway, this puts energy somewhere. There's an energy sink in there somewhere. I don't know where. Something else is using energy. It's not putting out as much as it should.
So you think something else here in the house is drawing power from it?
And that might be the easy solution, but I didn't find anything yet. But then again, maybe we also heat the rooms, right? It's just like maybe it's that, maybe it's something else. I don't know. No reason to be concerned yet. It might be some eldritch horror. That's just eating something. It might also just be, I don't know, loss in heat, and we just heat the room with it.
Well, it'll wait till tomorrow. I mean,
exactly. Or we'll find something else, something funny. But
well, I will. If you want to stay. I'm going to bed. So.
Yeah. No. I should probably go to bed. I'll regret it if I don't. I know that.
Okay, so the next morning comes and you either awake at the society or in your own homes. And what would you like to do with this lovely rainy Saturday morning?
Oh, it's raining now.
Yes.
Well, what day is it?
It doesn't actually rain that much in London, but
scones.
Yeah, I was about to say I would go down and check the kitchen to see if there was any of that lovely breakfast that they used to make, or if things had.
As you come down, you have to remember they don't keep a full staff anymore. You can just see Agnes clattering around, going, "How many for breakfast?" Oh, and then the others will probably turn up as well without warning, and just expect there to be instantly breakfast. Oh, good morning, Mr. Hargreaves.
Good morning, Agnes.
Morning, Agnes. Hi.
Is it just you and Mr. Collins and Miss Ward for breakfast, or should we expect everyone?
I'm not actually certain.
Of course you're not. No one ever is.
I mean, I assume that we're everybody, and if we're not, we're just gonna eat them for dinner too.
I will prepare breakfast for everyone.
Well, thank you. Has James had anything this morning?
James has gone to the shop to buy more bread.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Fresh bread.
And I need to just like rinsing out the big teapot, like.
What happened to that strapping young lad we used to have? The he was like the driver.
Bo, I don't know what happened to Bo. We lost touch a few years ago. We didn't really have the money or need to employ a full-time coachman. Also, then we had to sell the coach and the horses. And, well,
Yeah, I understand.
yes, things have not been as they once were. Honestly, occasionally I wonder whether I could find better employment elsewhere, but I've been with the society since I was just 16 years old when I first came to London. Like,
Well, hopefully,
this is my home.
between all the rest of us, hopefully we can restore it to what it once was.
Yes, I could do with an extra pair of hands around the place. Anyway, I'd better get breakfast on the way. I'll bring it
Right.
upstairs.
Thank you very
That's
much.
perfect bread. You don't. James and her set about preparing breakfast.
Any scones left over from yesterday? Just a quick
Raisin ones.
Oh, awesome.
Now,
And I will-
out of my kitchen! Out! You're cluttering up the
Oh,
space.
okay, all right.
Yeah. It's different, but it's also the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So I assume Martin and Roger, you are coming for breakfast, or are you not?
I think Martin.
You don't have to.
I think Martin's probably would be expected to have breakfast with his brother and sister-in-law because he's stopping there at the moment, so it would make sense rather than him to just get up and wander down the road somewhere.
What about second breakfast?
Exactly, maybe second breakfast, but initially he'll just get up as normal, be sociable, and try to give the appearance of being normal.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. You have breakfast with your family. No one tries to engage you on any conversation about what you've been doing for the last 14 years.
That's all good.
There's almost like a massive hole in the conversation where, like, it would be normal to ask that, and they're just skirting right around it.
I might inquire about my sketch pad. I've probably got hold of it by now, haven't I?
Yeah, you've got hold of your sketch pad.
Yeah, I think I know how I'll spend my morning anyway.
Okay. All right, and Roger?
Roger usually he's usually up early anyway, so if he was up first, he would have done his best to cook breakfast for himself and Isla, and he also would have tried to see if maybe there was like a newspaper or any kind of information out there. Obviously probably nothing on the dress rehearsal, but if there was a newspaper, he would have brought it in while he's preparing breakfast. I would imagine tea, egg in a basket, and he would be perusing kind of the newspaper as he's cooking.
I would say as you peruse the newspaper, you see various other bits of news, which I haven't got around to looking what's in the news on this particular Saturday, but you do see there is an ad in the, like, you flick past like the news pages towards like the adverts and like arts pages. There is a listing for a play, and it would catch your eye because of the title. It is you see a listing for a play entitled CARCOSA, or The Queen and the Stranger, being a fantasy in 2 acts, adapted from the French and staged by Talbot Estes. The Scala, Charlotte Street, London, W1. From the 25th of September to the 13th of October.
Oh.
Admission, 1 shilling and 6pence.
Well, how do you like that? And he'll kind of grab that page, fold it, pocket, because he once he's done and checked in on Isla. I don't know if she's woken up yet or not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
I've made breakfast and tea.
Yes, I had a plan to sorry, I interrupted you, cut you off. I had a plan to look for work. I feel bad about just, coming here, and I mean, you've been very kind and good to me, but whilst I can, I think if there's any work to be had, say, typing or such like.
No, certainly. Yes. I mean, our lives have definitely changed, and I was going to bring that up. If you were interested in finding something here, I could definitely keep my eyes open while I'm out with the gentleman. While I'm out.
Yeah, if you know anyone who needs, I mean, I expect no one needs a a golf hotel manager, but.
I would imagine probably not in London.
But
we
if
could
anyone,
always.
Yeah, I as I said, I can type somewhat well. I can't do shorthand.
I mean, who can?
Everyone based on the adverts in the paper, all of them want a shorthand girl.
Oh. Well, I guess worst comes to worst, we can try to learn that. But I'll ask around. I'll be out today. And I'll keep my eyes open.
Thank you. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. I hope I did well. I know my cooking is not
it's
up
excellent.
to your levels, but
but
yes.
I didn't do the cooking. The cooking was done by it was a hotel kitchen. I didn't do the cooking.
Well, I mean, you always brought it, so
yeah. But I can't take any credit. I just carried it.
That's part of it. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, most of the cooking was done by Esme, and yeah, oh god, Esme. Anyway, let's not talk about Esme this morning.
Yes.
I was in a good mood.
No, yes, it's it's a lovely rainy day here in London. So
the sun's up. It could be worse.
This is true. Behind the storm clouds, the sun is always out, isn't it? It's always waiting to shine through.
Well, not at night.
No, true, not at night. No.
But in the daytime, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Thank you for breakfast. It's lovely.
No, of course. I'm glad I was able to catch it before heading out. I'm checking in with the gentleman out at the society. We got notice about checking on a strange occurrence. So I think
you're getting involved with more of that stuff.
Well,
are you sure that is wise, given what happened up in Scotland?
I'm being careful. I'm being very careful. I was able to have a look around the society last night. I'm still waiting to hear back on more job offers from the Pinhues. They mentioned a few possibilities. Egypt, actually. Yeah. Which would be an interesting new experience. But I actually got to have a private meeting with Mr. Gavigan. And it seemed to go fairly well. He even mentioned showing me the private collection.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Might actually be working my way up in there. I didn't even have to deal with Kinnery too much, so that was lovely.
Yeah, you've mentioned him. I've not had the pleasure of meeting him yet, but...
Oh, don't worry. No, you haven't had the displeasure. Yes.
Anyway, well, good luck with it. Good luck with the Penhue and the society. The society and the society. I guess they're both societies.
They are, aren't they? Oh, I never thought about that. Huh.
And try not to get yourself attacked by another mob.
Once was enough in a lifetime, I think. We'll keep it at that.
I'll see you at dinner.
Yep. I'll see you later.
Okay, so everyone has had breakfast. Avery and Nigel, you eat breakfast in society. Just the two of you, being glared at by Agnes.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't know.
Didn't even need
really
the big
talk-
teapot. Well, the two of you and Miss Ward, who's there, like, perusing the newspaper, like, going over page by page, like, cutting things out with scissors.
Coupons? Or
Interesting stories. Mentions of anything that could be at all of relevance.
see anything about that play?
Yes. She rifles through and hands you the page with the advert on.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there was a small piece about. I have a clipping somewhere for the dress rehearsal, but it doesn't say much other than that there was a disturbance at the Gala Theatre. It doesn't go into specifics, just a disturbance at a dress rehearsal.
Mm.
It says theatre management was approached for comment, but provided no comment. So, bit of a non-story, but suspiciously non-story.
Does it say when the play opens to the public?
This Monday.
Might be worth it taking having to stop by there to see.
Possibly. You mean before it opens, or
Yeah. If they'll let us talk to anyone, I suppose. But yeah.
Yes. Could you? Would you be able to take care of that? I've got.
Yes, I can do that.
I've got an appointment out of town. This afternoon. I won't be back till late.
No, I'd be happy to do that.
What kind of an appointment?
A personal and private one. I'm visiting a friend. And yes, I do have friends.
I said nothing. As long as it's not like Pendergast.
He was not a friend.
Okay.
He was a necessity.
Fair.
Right. Well,
Fair.
gentlemen, I will see you later.
Right. See you later.
Yeah, have fun.
Okay.
So Avery, you think? Well, I don't really want to go over to the theater alone. I think we should get Mr. White and Roger to go with us.
Yeah, sure. Let's go together.
Have
She
any
has
more
a
ideas?
friend?
I know. I was surprised about that too. She's not the sort of person I would have taken to have friends, but
I mean, I was expecting there to be, another odd problem that she
Right.
goes dealing with, and
or maybe she just wasn't telling us. I mean, who knows?
yeah. I mean,
Did you think of any ideas come to mind as you're sleeping about the machine? Where that power is going?
not really. It's kind of difficult, right? We don't have like a proper measuring capability. I can't just like stick a piece of metal in the wall somewhere and check if the energy goes there
Well,
or not.
You're an engineering adept. Just create a new instrument.
And then Avery is just off and forgot that you wanted to go somewhere.
Right, well, okay, there he goes. All right. I'll see if I can catch up with Mr. White and Roger. And it seems to me that's a fairly important problem to solve. So.
Oh yeah. Oh right, yeah. I'll just go grab a notebook, and I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna come back up in the notebook and start walking behind you, sketching.
Oh, okay.
like the rough plans for a voltmeter.
Okay. So, I mean, between a couple of calls and things, you can arrange to all meet up together if that's what you want to do. You also don't have to if some of you don't want to be involved or want to be doing other things.
I figure actually conveniently at that time Roger had I've made my way over to the society and is at the door ringing the doorbell. See, not sure how to get in yet. This is his second time.
One moment, sir. James opens the door.
Oh, he's back. Okay.
Oh,
It'll take me that long to get bread.
Mr. James?
Just James is fine, sir.
Okay, James. Good to see you again. Are any of the other gentlemen in?
Mr. Collins and Mr. Hargreaves were just heading out. I think I just saw them grabbing their coats. They're just hit. At this point that like they enter.
Oh, Roger.
Oh, Nigel. Oh, what perfect timing.
It is indeed. I was hoping to run into you and Mr. White. Thought we might go by the theater, that play. So
Yes.
before it opens to the public, just to get some feel of what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, have the jacket. What?
Oh, I'll actually I'll pull out the folded advert I found in the paper. Yeah, I actually found this morning. Oh, you saw it too? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably have a lot of work on our hands. Not a lot of time. If they're going to be opening it to the public.
Right.
Yeah. So we're thinking of heading to the theater direct.
Yeah. Unless you have a better idea. I mean, do you have any thoughts on it?
Nothing I can think of at the moment. I'm sure maybe we can scrounge up some information, possibly. I mean, I'm sure I can't. I can do a little digging, but not actually digging.
Archaeologist joke. I get it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We wanted to get Martin first, right?
Yeah. So
Mr. White, yes.
Yeah, he just
probably just coming around the corner.
Yeah.
His house is a few doors down. So yeah,
Yeah.
If Martin's heading over after breakfast, this point
we would
probably
have, yeah,
hope,
so
yeah,
be
runs
about
into the
now.
others.
So probably just encounter James at the door and follow. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Mr. White.
Morning.
So, any news? Anything interesting or strange going on in London?
Yeah, there's energy going missing from my machine, but it's still working. So
Well, why don't you just switch it off?
You can't just switch things like that off.
Oh,
I was
Can
worried
you?
that it might break it when I
Okay.
switch it off
Why not
after like
just-
14 years.
Switch off where the extra power's going. So you've only got the power you're dealing with. But anyway, you're the mechanic, you're the engineer, you're the expert. But why not just come up with some way to track it, or just shut off that excess power? Unless, where do you think it could be going?
Well, I don't know. That's
You think
the point.
something-
I have plenty of ideas, and
Could something in the society be draining it, or taking power from it? I don't mean someone. I mean something stored there.
That's a
But
good
anyway,
point.
someone could be. Yeah. Anyway, I've got an idea this morning. I want to.
hard to know.
What do you call it? Pop over to one of the social clubs that I'm involved with. The Garrick Club. They're closely tied with the theatre. Might find some information about the play from there. At least that's my plan this morning.
Well, sounds like we have two possible fronts then: the Garrett Club and the theater itself.
I can always try to think now. I could go to the Garrick Club, find out what I can, and then head over to the theatre or the society,
Okay.
whichever works out best. I don't know.
Okay, who is going where?
I don't know if the Garrick Club lets you bring +1s or anything like that. So I'm going to have to make the assumption that not at the moment. So I'll probably have to go on my own.
Okay. All right. We'll meet up afterwards then.
And the fact is, most of the people there won't have seen him for 14 years, other than those he encountered recently when he was just redoing his memberships and sorting out all the paperwork again.
Yeah, you've redone your membership, but you haven't really reconnected with.
Yeah,
you haven't
that's
had
the
time
thing.
to do that.
But since this is all done in face to face, this particular point in time, did they give you any funny looks when you walked in and oh, by the way, I'm Mr. White?
Yes, but I got the impression they've encountered stranger things.
Oh, okay.
They were relatively surprised, but not to the point of thinking it was impossible. They believed it, but they couldn't understand why. So I'm under the impression they've encountered other strange occurrences.
That in itself might be worth looking into.
Well, the fact that I closely tied with all the theatres, the arts, sculpture.
Essentially,
paints.
the reaction you would have gotten from them was, "Oh, like you're
Yeah.
looking remarkably well preserved for your age. We've not seen you in years.
Yeah,
We heard
It's
a
like-
rumor that you were dead.
yeah, that's more or less it.
Welcome back, Mr. White. Your money is always welcome. Your membership, you can redeem your membership."
So, yes, there's a few strange looks, but nothing out of the ordinary. I haven't decided on what story I'm meant to tell people. I'm tempted to say I was just travelling in the east or something. It's far enough to avoid the stories about the war with Europe and all that stuff, and it's far enough for people to understand it, as in they don't understand it.
Oh, and you came up with, you found some new elixir in the far mysterious east that preserved your...
Or Tibet or something. I mean, last time we did encounter some strange people. We have encountered strange people over time, so yeah, it wouldn't be far off. I mean, it's exotic enough. People know about it, but they don't know much about it.
Right.
So it's a good enough reason. But who knows? Might be able to market it somehow. Some new youth serum or something.
Right.
Some health drink.
Okay, so Martin is going to the Garrett Club, and the rest of you are going to the Scala Theatre. Is that the plan?
I think so.
Okay. So you split and go your separate ways, and we'll start off with the club. So Martin, you arrive. It's still probably mid-morning. It's not lunchtime yet. It's fairly quiet. And this is a club mostly frequented by theatre sorts. Not everyone's, it's a Saturday morning. Not everyone is up and at the club yet. There's a few people there, but
Yeah. I was thinking lunchtime or the afternoons is the best time to encounter these people, but actually, well, I'll head that way anyway.
Well, you can go kill time for the rest of the day if you want to wait until afternoon. But
when do you think I'm more likely to encounter theatre folk as such? The afternoon, isn't it? I'd say lunch. Or if not,
about
maybe
lunchtime, if they're working
lunch.
theatre, they might have gone to get ready for stuff by the afternoon. It gets too late. I don't know. I've never been to a fancy London club for theatre folks. Do I look like I move in those kind of circles?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but
My club is much more refined.
he'll just hedge his bets and head to the Garrett Club. I mean,
Okay.
if anyone will know, someone there will know.
Yeah, you head to the club, and are you just asking around? What's your play? Just asking around about the play or about the?
You'd be sociable and try to see if anyone's heard about this new play that's starting up at CARCOSA, and if they've got any information about it. He will push the point where he finds it strange that it's meant to be translated from French, but it doesn't sound French, and it's a bit. He tried to push for further information about the play if anyone's heard any stories about it.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to. I really need a general social schmoozing role established in this game. So make me either a look roll or some kind of appropriate social role here for
How about
schmoozing?
a luck roll to see if I encounter someone who might know something?
Yeah,
and a charm
that will
roll,
work.
and a charm roll to see how it goes.
Well, yeah, it's more of a do you find the right people either by look or schmoozing?
I think I'd probably go with luck, because my luck's a little bit higher.
Make me a luck roll then.
There you go.
Okay, so you're asking around, you're like mentioning, so you're mentioning the play by name?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Are you mentioning anything else by name? Or anyone, like the theatre, the people involved?
I mentioned the theatre itself and any info got from the newspaper cutting, really, any info about it. Because I would have been probably checking morning papers.
Yeah. So you're just mentioning the theatre name and the play. That's the bit you're going for.
Yeah, pretty
no
much.
Other names?
Anything,
yeah.
Yeah, anything to do with the theatre, really, and the play itself, and any of the cast or.
Oh yeah, that's that CARCOSA. That's the one that's on at the Scala starting this week, right? Yeah,
It is. It's meant to be. It just sounded a bit of a strange one.
Oh, of course it's strange. It's Talbot Estes and they're semi-amateurs. It's not a proper outfit. Like half his cast is like people doing theatre in their spare time between their regular job.
So there's no big names, no known figures in the arts.
No big names. I mean, Estes himself, Estes is a novelist, not a playwright.
Explain
well,
why
he dabbled in theatre. Look, he's a novelist, and his novels are terrible. Like the Evil Root. Evil Root is not a good novel. Anything called Evil Root is definitely terrible.
What sort of novels does he write? Penny Dreadfuls and things like that?
Would that they were. They're weird conceptual stuff that happens in that doesn't quite make sense, and then everyone goes insane by the end.
Oh, anything like Collingwood stuff?
No, Collingwood at least has, people being kidnapped, secret twins in it, lost heiresses. Like, Collingwood's novels are fun. Estes is just hard work.
Confusing.
But, he's dabbling in plays now. I heard he got the Hewitt girl involved. Oh. That might actually make it worth watching. She isn't too bad.
Who was that, sorry?
Jean Hewitt, actress. She's Lord Hewitt's daughter. But apparently making a fair go at being an actress. But yeah, I heard there was a bit of a ruckus at the dress rehearsal.
That's what I had heard. Something had been some sort of fight in the audience.
Now I feel sad. I got an invitation for that. I feel bad I didn't go.
Did you want to fight?
Well, it's when something exciting happens, one always wants to have been present for it. There's no use hearing about such things third hand. It takes half the fun out of the story.
To have seen it.
Yes.
But no, it just seemed rather strange. Something like that would happen at a play.
Oh, darling, you've clearly not been to enough plays. Like,
I've only been to good plays.
Dress rehearsals. Sometimes, it turns out that, someone in the theatre, things boil over with, it's not properly theatre. Like, we're not open to the public. So, sometimes the squabbles, it probably wasn't even about the play. It was probably someone else had, run off with someone else's husband and they were sat in the same row of the theatre, and then someone was whispering too loudly during an important scene.
You don't happen to know who's funding this theatre show? These are expensive to do like that. Something like this out of the ordinary by an unknown, someone who's never written a play before would have to have some financial backing or some sort of support.
I think it's Libler Company. Someone chimes in. Oh yeah, Libler Company then. They fund various theatre productions.
So there's nothing really unusual, no dirt on it as such. That would be interesting to know.
Not that I've heard of, no. I think from what I heard, Estes' manager is also one of his actors. As I said, very small company, very amateur outfit. Like a Mr. Noble, he's the manager.
So nothing outstanding about this one, but it'll be interesting to see. I should be seeing it on Monday on the opening night, but
yeah, I was thinking of trying to get hold of a ticket. Maybe there'll be another brawl.
Hmm. Any idea what the play itself is about?
Probably something boring. It's translated from the French.
Oh.
It's going to be straight. I think. I went to see a play in Paris and I didn't understand a word of it.
That makes sense. But, yeah, it's all good information. I was hoping for something else, but it's just a bit of a strange one. I've been out of the way for some time.
Yeah, what did happen? You're looking awfully sprightly, Martin.
Just on my travels, I must say, I've been traveling around Europe and the East. I've missed out on a lot, but
Yeah, that you have.
it's the fresh
Found
air.
it convenient time to come back now, I see.
Just in time for a show.
Yeah.
It's the fresh air.
Well.
I would advise everyone to travel at least once in their life.
Yeah, especially when there's things to be avoiding back home. Yeah, I see.
I did avoid that. But yeah, I've been away for quite some time, about 14 years, I think. Outside the country, at least.
Hmm.
But
I heard you. Sorry.
oh no,
Like someone starts that say thing and then gets shushed by the person next to it.
you can ask anything you wish.
I heard you were dead. Where did that rumor come from? I swear. No, I definitely. No,
Yes, I'd lost touch with a lot of people and they assumed I was dead.
We went to your funeral.
I hope it was a nice funeral.
It was very nice, very tasteful.
I'm sorry I missed it.
But yeah, your brother seemed very much under the assumption that you were dead.
Yeah.
Mishaps out on your travels?
Yeah, I lost touch with a lot of people, but I'm redoing my connections now if I've returned to London.
Okay, I'm going to ask for a fast talk roll from Martin to see if the people here at his club swallow this story.
No, that's a fail.
Okay, they nod along.
I know that I'm not being entirely truthful.
Mm-hmm. There's a few nods and a few looks of suspicion. Some people seem to buy it, but on the whole,
That's okay.
no.
At least I didn't tell them about the time traveling.
But yeah, I see. Unless you've got anything else you want to follow up at
Oh
the
no,
club?
that's about it. Before he either, if he hasn't been that long, he'd probably head from here to the theatre because the theatre would have been a bit further away.
Yeah, okay. I will let you know when you catch up with the others as they head. Yeah. Meanwhile, the others have arrived at the theatre. Obviously, the play is not going. This is a quiet day at the theatre. It's not opened yet. It's not actually got a play on tonight, but there is someone moving boxes sort of around sort of the stage door direction.
Does it look like there's been another
appear to be
rehearsal?
like stocking the bar essentially, like carting in like some bottles.
See who all's with me at this point? Roger and Avery?
Yeah, Roger and Avery.
Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And see, I suppose I have my detective stuff with me. I'd stop by my old office just to make sure I've got all that stuff. Hopefully Basil updated everything. Hello.
Oh, hello. Sorry, sir, I didn't see you there.
Oh, quite all right. I'm Nigel Hargreaves, the detective agency. We had heard that there was some a little bit of unrest at the last rehearsal of this upcoming play, CARCOSA.
Oh, I don't know anything about it. I'm just here to deliver the wine.
Ah, okay. Do you know?
You want Mr. Talbot and Mr. Estes inside? He's the guy in charge. Office up the stairs.
Oh, great. Thank you. All right. Well, back to it. And thank you very much. And I'll head upstairs to the.
Okay, as you head up, you can see as you head into this sort of like the back of the theatre building, you can hear there's definitely people around. you can hear that there does seem to be a bit of sort of rehearsal or practice going on. You hear the sound of probably like a piano playing sort of off beyond the walls, like sounds like it's off towards sort of the main front of the theatre, and then a woman's voice singing a few notes, and then wait, no, stop again, take it from the top.
Okay, the piano playing's not making my teeth itch this time, is it?
No, it sounds quite lovely. And then there's a few people around the back, like doing final touches to costumes, and it's not like crowded, but there's a few people looking around. They glance up a little bit as you pass, but it's not that weird to see people coming in and going up to what appears to be like the backstage office,
Okay.
which has a little sign on the door which says Talbot Estes, director and author.
Knock, knock, knock.
Come in.
Oh, hello.
You see this like quite small, cramped office. Like it's got like a little, like it's the back of theatre buildings are very much like higgledy-piggledy, and like it's got this little window that's like the room's a weird shape, and the roof like slopes at one angle, and there's a little window that's kind of half cut off by a bookshelf.
And I look around and think, oh, just like home.
And you see this this gentleman it's got a thick head of black hair, it's prodigiously bushy moustache. He's got a pair of glasses on, but he's got a different pair of spectacles like propped on his head.
Is it a real mustache?
And then a third pair of spectacles on a string around his neck.
Ah.
The moustache does look real, yes.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
I saw in the paper that your play CARCOSA is meant to open to the public this coming Monday.
It is indeed. It is indeed. He kind of looks over the three of you.
Oh.
Are you theatre critics?
No, actually, I'm a detective. Nigel Hargreaves.
A detective, oh.
We had heard that there was some unrest at the last rehearsal.
Oh,
and
a bit of a kerfuffle in the audience. Nothing to worry about.
Well, that's the thing. We're rather keen to have that not happen when it's open to the public.
Well, as am I.
So, did you have any idea of what it was that caused the problems?
No idea at all. We'd done the play, and they always seem to be going down well with the audience, and then curtain falls, and some guy in the audience punches someone else, and then someone starts screaming, and then I don't know what happened.
As these things happen, I'm sure.
My thought was it might have been something in the drinks, so I chucked out a whole bunch of wine, and I've ordered some new in case, you do hear stories of, methanol poisoning, that sort of thing.
That is true.
So,
your man's stocking the bar now downstairs. We came in.
Good. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, there's nothing controversial in the play that would cause people to have differing opinions, is there? Not that we're interested in censoring.
I mean, all art is meant to challenge the mind, and shouldn't be.
Well, yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's part of it.
It could cause differing opinions, of course, but if art doesn't cause opinions, then is it truly art?
Well, no, of course it isn't.
I was told it's supposed to make you feel something.
Exactly, and this clearly made people feel something, and I'm not sure that's the feeling I want to be evoking in my audience, but maybe, like, brought to tears by the heartfelt, like, pleas of Casilda, or, like, just, yeah, melancholy by the fate of the city, and I don't know.
I mean, doesn't that make electricity art? Because, if you touch it, you feel... It's fine.
So
I was distracted. The plans are done for the meter, so I guess I can check that later. And I'm gonna put the notebook away that I've been scribbling in the entire way, and after just off thinking about this thing, then picking something up, getting like 2 comments out, and then doing it again.
Mr. Estes, you said that the kerfuffle, as it were, occurred at the end of the play, right after
Yes.
the curtain fell.
Yes.
I do understand you translated it from the original French. Was
Oh
that correct?
yes.
That's certainly enough to make people angry.
Translated and adapted. Like, there were some parts of The King in Yellow that I didn't think quite worked and needed a little tweak.
Interesting. You wouldn't know where one could acquire a copy of the original French, would you?
Well, quite hard to get your hands on. I mean, I've got one myself. You
Well,
a fellow
wouldn't
fan of
mind.
French theatre?
You wouldn't mind if maybe we borrowed it for just
I
a short while, just to peruse it?
I mean, you keep referring back to it. I mean, can you give me a roll, please, here, of some sort of social persuasion, charm sort of direction? I think this sounds like.
Yep. Trying to think of what I can use. Charm and intimidate are the exact same thing, or same level for me.
They
Yeah,
are not
charm.
exactly the same thing.
No, yeah, at the same level. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I guess charm's the best. It's yeah. Hey, it worked last time. Not this time.
Look. Under other circumstances, I might suggest, but this has a lot of my own notes in it, and I refer back to it when, working on. He sort of
I understand.
taps the book that's there on his desk.
Yeah. I'm a student of the ancient languages, and French being a derivative of Latin itself. It intrigued me, especially the possible changes that might have.
Look, I think, if you ask around, some of the big libraries might have a copy, but it was a play I'd heard about, and but it was actually really hard to get my hands on a copy. I asked around. I even went to the British Library, and they supposedly had a copy, but it turns out it was missing. And then I asked at another library, and it was gone. Someone hadn't returned it. I spent a good deal of work trying to track this down, and
Did you try King's College Library?
yes, I tried that. A very unhelpful librarian said he had never seen a copy in his life. I don't believe him. I swear he must have been hiding it somewhere. Yeah. I've had this 2 years now, and I took notes from here, and also from. Have you ever heard of the Wanderer durch den See, or the Wanderer from the Sea? No, it's an interesting little book. A guy named Roby wrote it. I don't know if he was inspired by the King in Yellow, or if it's just a coincidence. He draws on some of them similar sort of names and places and ideas, and that I synthesized the two of them together, and thus, CARCOSA was born. A romantic play. Yes. You should come and see it. I've got quite a good cast.
Do you anticipate quite a number of people coming on opening night?
Well, I would hope so. We've not sold all our tickets yet, but I'm hoping by tomorrow we might have filled the house.
How does the shilling and a bit compare to ticket prices of that era?
This is cheaper end, definitely, of
Okay.
theatre tickets. Like, this is a cheap ticket.
That is an interesting title, CARCOSA.
Yes.
You labeled it CARCOSA or the Queen and the Stranger.
Yes, it tells a tale of Casilda, the Queen of Ythil, and a stranger coming to her court, and the changes that works and how that alters the court dynamics in Casilda's court. And well, I don't want to spoil how it ends. You'll have to you'll have to come along to the play itself.
Is that possibly the secret behind the name? I'm curious. I've I've never heard anything of the like before.
Well, CARCOSA is another. It's a name for the city.
The city.
Yes. It's in the play.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah. That's what it's called in the original French.
Oh.
Don't know where the name came from. I always sounded more Italian than French to me, but I kept it. I thought it had a nice ring to it.
It does. Would you say, and I understand if you want to keep your secrets to yourself, would you say that more of your adaptations were near the end of the play? I'm kind of curious.
I've adapted and shifted scenes around throughout. Partly to improve the flow. There was a whole section of argument at the beginning between Liot and Thale that I felt was really not necessary for the overall narrative web, and yeah.
And you didn't notice anything else strange about those in the dress rehearsal up until the curtain fell.
I mean, it depends what you call strange. It is a deliberately strange play. It's not meant to be an ordinary play. It's meant to there's like two levels of the narrative. There's the obvious narrative playing out on stage, and then there's like, is it really about Casilda and her sons, or is it about, the human heart and like the different feelings and interpretations? Like, what is the play really about? And I'm hoping that comes through in the staging. Yeah.
Storyteller, as he's talking, are any of his books open on the desk in front of him, like any writings?
You can see he's got on the desk. You can see several things. You can see the book he tapped a couple of times is this, like, says it's called. It has it looks to be an English translation of a play called The King in Yellow. It has like lots of like little notes sticking out of it. It's closed, but you can see like it's like looks like a very worn, well-read copy of a play. You can see he's got papers everywhere. You can see there's a cast list, like on the edge of the desk. You can see he's got like scripts out with like lots of red scrolling notes in the margins. The page it is open on, like the script, appears to be a scene involving someone called Casilda. Having a debate with her sons about the succession of somewhere called Yathil. Like, it's very much like partway between like I guess the best way to describe this in genre is this is fantasy. This is made up names and people like doing something. I don't know what literature of like the era would you have to compare this to.
That answered what I was looking for. I was trying to see if there were anything Roger might have caught eyesight that he might have come across in his history studies or anything like that.
But no, I'd say that like you're looking at these names like these are deliberate. These are explicitly not ringing a bell with Roger. Like, you're not looking and going, this looks to be like this doesn't look to be a historical play. This looks to be fantastical.
How visible is that King in Yellow book?
It's there right now. Like Helbert's like tapped it when he was talking about it earlier. Like that. He was talking about his copy of it.
Does that name ring a bell to Avery with his 20 mythos knowledge?
Give me a mythos roll, please.
Yes. No, it does not.
No.
100. Woo! Of all the places to roll that, that's probably a good place to do so.
Nope, never heard of it. In fact, probably next time you hear it, you won't have heard of it with the fumble. Like, it's gonna...
Yeah, this is fine.
Avery's already forgotten that anyone mentioned the King in Yellow in this conversation. He's already thinking about the thing in the basement.
Yeah. I mean, that's important, right?
Yeah. But yeah, it's probably around this point that Martin arrives at the theatre. He's sort of the wine delivery person is just finishing up. You with the other gentleman? They went upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Tell Mr. Estes that's the last crate. Everything's behind the bar now.
Any of the cast still here?
I think some of them are rehearsing. I don't know. I just deliver wine.
Oh, thank
I
you.
don't work here.
I'll let him know. Is it good wine? I'm guessing you'd say yes.
Yes. Do you want my card?
I'll take the card and I'll wander up to the
For
gentleman.
wine sale. Yeah, hosting a party. Come to us.
Oh yes, the wine company.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll wander up the stairs and probably reach an office and I'll just give it a quick knock. So I'm guessing it'll be closed.
Who's there?
Mr. White?
Oh. Like Talbot kind of frowns at the rest of you, like.
Oh, we're in here. Look, Mr. White, we're in here. Come on in.
Oh, yeah, sorry I was delayed. I popped into the Garrett Club to remake a few connections and see how everything's going here. So, this new play.
Everyone seems to be curious about it.
It is.
It is incredibly crowded in this office at the moment.
It is. It sounds interesting. Heard it's got a fantastic cast.
Yeah, look, he kind of hands the cast list over. There it is. You can see it for yourself.
Yes, I can. Who would you say would be the main character in this? I'm guessing the Queen, possibly.
I think it's probably Casilda. I think she is.
Who's the stranger? If it's the Queen and the stranger, who's the stranger? Is that a spoiler?
Look, if you want to know what the play's about, you're going.
Oh, I think I'll definitely get a ticket for it.
Yes. It's Mr. Gillen is playing the stranger.
Ah. Yeah, I'll have to definitely watch this play. I think it's got a lot of people curious, especially at the club as well.
Yeah, sure they are.
So, how full do you think the theater will be with your advanced sales?
I'm hoping it will be sold out. It will be.
Well, no, but based on your current advanced sales, what's it looking like?
It's about half full at the moment, but there's still days left. Days left. And a lot of tickets sell last minute or on the door.
That's true.
But if you want good seats, you should probably get yours now. I can arrange you some good seats, gentlemen, if you're interested.
Is there anything strange about him at all? Like, psychologically. Look, if you ask your friend here, look. Much as I would love to talk about my inspirations and the play, like for hours, I could talk about this for hours, but we actually have a play to put on. We've got some last minute rehearsals going on. What seats would you suggest we try for?
These ones, middle of the stalls. Oh no, those ones are taken. Those a bit further back than those. Those ones should be good.
Well, what do you think? Should we make this an outing?
I don't see why not.
I mean, I think it's something we haven't done for quite a long time. I mean, might be an interesting evening.
Has been a while since I've seen a show.
Yeah, it's fine. And nothing of that stuff looked odd to me, so we should be good.
Is there anything strange about this person? That's what I want to know.
I mean, you mean about the bushy moustache guy with 3 pairs of glasses?
I mean, I know he's with theatre. It's going to be unusual anyway, but...
What are you trying to determine here? What means are you using to assess?
Whether he's not human is what I want to check.
Okay, how are you checking this?
Does he smell like a snake person?
That's exactly what I want to check. Is just
you can give me a spot hidden if you would like to sniff the man.
I do not wish to sniff the man. This is not Mortimer. But no, just to see, because he's only just joined us, anything unusual in the office or something that stands out? Or
You could give me a
about him?
spot hidden if you would like, if that's what you. I was actually determining whether you were going for his appearance
That's
or
a fumble.
the room,
So
or
that's a fumble on the spot to see if
Oh,
there's
wow, 2 in a
anything
row.
unusual.
there is as you look around the office. It's the walls seem to close in around you. It smells. The smells in here. It smells of cigarette smoke and old paper. And mildew a little bit, and
Nothing. Bless him.
also, I mean, you've read Mortimer's writings, right?
Actually, no, he
Some of
hasn't.
them. Have you not read any of Mortimer? You're not aware of any of this? You've had all that time with the society.
Martin White has
Okay.
avoided reading anything in the society.
Avery did read some.
That's why he knows nothing. He fails to spot anything.
He
He
fails.
fumbles every spot hidden roll.
Yeah, no, but I'm thinking this is a fumble.
Yes. No, yeah, he's not
What
read
is it
any.
you see here? That you see one thing that does catch your eye is on the shelf just behind Mr. Estes' head is a suspicious-looking book. This dark leather-bound book that just seems to almost draw the eye. There's something about the binding, like it looks. Like the rest of the books, mostly tattered paperbacks.
It stands out. It looks suspicious.
Yeah, it looks suspicious.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
I'll have to keep
Right.
that.
Anything
in mind.
else, gentlemen?
So,
No,
who should we see about ticket sales?
If you go downstairs and ask for Gillen, he'll
The stranger.
Michael will sell you tickets.
Sounds good. Thank you for your time.
All right, thank
Yes,
you,
thank you.
gentlemen. Thank you, gentlemen. He ushers you out of the tiny packed office.
Thank
You're
you,
standing
Mr.
close enough together, like you were kind of having to half lean over his desk
Yeah.
and like.
It's only a small room.
So you head down these sort of narrow stairs back down from the office. You can hear someone still sort of running through some lines on the main stage. No, and project.
Whilst we've got a moment alone, whilst we've
Well,
left
they
the
won't be able to
office,
hear you at the back. Project.
before we actually get to the next area as such. And did you find out anything interesting from him before I arrived?
He's an interesting individual, I'll say that.
Yes.
And did any of you notice that strange book on the shelf behind him, that leather-bound one?
No.
I don't
What
think
did you
I
see?
did.
What did you see?
I saw a strange leather-bound book that seemed to draw in the light around it.
No, can't say that I did.
No.
There's definitely something there. There's something wrong with this play. I think he's probably a sorcerer.
Did he have that look about him? Like Pendergast?
I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention. I was too interested in the book. But I couldn't find much about the play other than the cast. But with regards to tickets, if there was a bit of fighting last time, perhaps we should try to arrange for seats near the side,
Yes, I agree with you.
I would agree.
near an exit.
Yes.
Storyteller, is the door to the theater open? Can we see in there at all?
Essentially, you're backstage. Like you can essentially like stick your head around.
Oh, we're
like,
backstage.
Yeah, you'd gone back. Like all this
Oh.
is sort of backstage. Like this is the backstage office.
Oh,
And, like
that's good. We can
this
just.
where you were directed. So yeah, you can essentially stick your head around.
We can see
While
what's
listening
going
to
on.
Mr.
Yeah,
White,
someone's saying you
Roger
can hear
would have-
two voices on the stage. You can also see there's a man who seems to be kind of in. Why am I out of focus?
Oh, she's gone. Oh, I should-
No, I'll fix that. I'll fix that on the break, which we'll have in a minute.
But,
What was I saying? Yeah, you can see there's a man who seems to be sort of in charge, like wandering around looking at stuff. This looks at grey-haired man and looks to be in his like 60s probably. Good work. That's coming along nicely. Just make sure the stitching on the arm is a bit stronger this time. I thought I was going to lose a sleeve when we did the dress rehearsal. Gentlemen, you look lost.
Oh, we were just upstairs.
I don't recall you being part of the company.
Well, we're not.
not yet, not yet.
Oh,
But we are fans. the
Maybe
very
for the
least.
next one. Yeah.
We are. We're hoping to purchase tickets for the big
Yes.
opening night.
We were told
CARCOSA.
to, yeah, we were
Yes. Yes.
told, told to
Talbot's newest obsession.
we were told to find Mr. Gillen.
And you have found him.
Ah, wonderful.
His eye. What can I help you with?
Tickets.
Tickets. You don't usually sell them out the front, not around the back.
Oh, it's okay. It looks as if it's
Come this
coming
way.
along well.
He kind of leads you through like the actual main bit of the theatre.
It does look as if
Out
it's
of the
coming
backstage
along
and
quite
into
well.
the theatre. Yeah, you can see on stage there's a man and a woman. Who seem to be like practicing a scene. You catch bits of it as you're walking through. It seems to be a conversation between like a brother and a sister about something about their mother having invited someone to court. You distinctly get the impression that the woman is a much better actor than the man. Like, she keeps going, no, Wallace, slightly to the left, dearie. You're doing great. Now, come on, let's do it again. Yeah. And any particular tickets? This is Michael again.
I believe we were thinking on the edge. Was that
Yeah.
correct, Mr. White?
Yes, I enjoy, besides watching plays, I also enjoy people watching, strange enough. I enjoy to see people's reactions to things. So
And
somewhere we can watch everyone from would be fantastic.
Right, and our jobs may mean that we need to leave at some point, so we don't want to disturb
I'll put you on the
people.
end of the row then.
Yeah.
So we don't disturb any other
Yes, that sounds best.
other audience members. Well, here you go. 4 tickets, gentlemen.
What do you think of this play so far?
It's an odd one, I'll give it that. But it's interesting, I'll give it that.
What about the trouble in the dress rehearsals we've heard?
Oh yes, that was well, I didn't quite catch all of it because I'm also in the company, so you know.
Of course. So it happened right after the show finished.
Right after curtain call, yeah. The curtain had just gone down, and then we were just going out the back,
Maybe
going
they
off the
just
stage, and we
wanted
can
the show
hear trouble.
Ah,
Yeah,
maybe if you just wanted the show to go on.
maybe, but like,
It's unusual.
yeah. But hopefully we don't get any of that again.
True.
Hopefully. You fans of the theatre? You're regulars?
I am. I've been away for some time, but I'm getting back into it.
I've been out of country for a while, but I'm back now for the time being. And yes, I enjoy it. Maybe a show to take my wonderful partner to. You never know.
Yeah. Well,
I don't fit here.
Can I sell you another ticket? It's fine. It's fine.
Well,
Maybe a different day. I wouldn't want to impose another +1 with my new friends.
Right. But
And I mean, the 4 tickets, I mean, this can dangerously close to £1. So,
That is pretty heavy.
and he's saying this laughingly. I mean, he's not serious.
Yeah. Like, clearly takes in
Yeah.
this at least a couple of you are
American
men
humor.
of means. Yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't want to break the bank. Wouldn't want to break the bank.
Well,
Excellent.
Mr. Gillen, if my mind were changed, would I be able to acquire a seat next to where we currently are?
You know what? I will just pencil that one in. Just I'll keep that one free for you.
I appreciate it.
No trouble at all. No trouble at all. Oh. Anything else I can help you with?
I don't think there is. I think that's all our questions answered.
All right. Well, and then in the nicest possible way, suggest that you
Leave and let you get on with your job.
Yes. Thank you, gentlemen. I don't have to say it, but I don't need Talbot any more worried than he already is. He's already sunk a lot into this performance, and if things go wrong, you know. Right.
We shall make our way.
As he ushers you out of the theatre, that is going to be where we go to break. And the keeper responsible for the mid-roll has still not updated to a new mid-roll. We tried to fire her for this, but apparently she's the only one we have, so yeah. Here's the out-of-date mid-roll again. Enjoy.
Just fire Shanky instead.
Yeah, also, apparently he's unfireable, you know. How is it be? Alright, see you in 10 minutes' time. And we're back. And you have stepped outside of the theatre after going along to talk to Mr. Talbot Estes about his upcoming performance or staging of CARCOSA, or The Queen and the Stranger. As you step out onto the street, it has stopped raining and the sun is shining through a gap in the clouds, giving it this faint little silver lining.
Oh, the weather's cleared up.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Martin, can you do me a favor or
Maybe.
so? I'm gonna rip like the backside of my notebook out and be like, I don't actually have money for all of these things, but
Ooh,
I'm just gonna hand him like a list
a list.
with like
What is this to
different
build?
machinery parts and stuff.
What is this to build?
Like a meter to detect electricity flowing, so I can check where the thing's going. And I also have an idea for like electricity has like this magnetism thing going on, and maybe I can do that, and then you just need to hold it towards the wall instead of like actually sticking it in.
I think this might be, in fact, electricity is rather popular now. I think that might be a good idea. Could probably make something out of it. So definitely, I'll sort out the pieces you need. But it'd be a very useful tool for people to use.
Wait, so I was gonna get an actual patent of stuff? Usually only patent shit. It's fine.
I think, yeah, patent it, definitely.
Sure. I'll still need to try it if it works anyway.
We'll sort it out anyway. We'll make sure it works first.
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Collins. Question. Have you ever thought of a machine that could help one translate typing between regular and shorthand?
That's gonna be difficult because both of them are like random somewhat. But there's no reason why an A looks like an A, or why like you shorten a word this way as opposed to that way.
Fair. I don't.
But what you could probably do is like have like a machine that makes the typing really small, and then that then helps you make it big again if that helps. Like for space or saving paper. I'm not sure if that's useful. That was just a thought.
Couldn't you just like make a machine that has like a bird in it that can recognize like letters, and it knows like what button to press to make the other scratch for shorthand or something like that?
I don't think we could. We would need enough birds so that the amount of birds are enough to remember.
It sounds similar to something from some time ago. The Hansen writing ball, I think it's called. It's something invented in Denmark. But it sounds very similar to that idea.
Well, a passing thought.
Maybe
I can teach you rock.
Anyway, so you've left the theatre. What do you intend to do now? It is by now just after lunch on the Saturday. You have tickets for a performance on Monday evening, and the time in between is your own.
I don't think we'll find much more about this play unless we try to approach the cast separately, but I don't think we're going to find much out until we see it.
They seem pretty tight-lipped, yes. And while I would be remiss to not bring Isla to a show, I'd prefer not one that seemed to... Yeah.
Might something go wrong.
It might be worth checking at the society in case any of the names mentioned in the play character lists are familiar to him.
Well,
Not necessarily the cast, but the actual characters they cast. Is
the Miss Ward was she's the one who clipped out the article in the advert for me this morning. She didn't seem to make any kind of have any reaction to the play or the names or anything that was in the advert.
CARCOSA. That's true.
I was going to mention
But
that.
it didn't
Mr.
actually
Harker.
mention the names, did it? It just mentioned
it
what it's about.
Right. In
The Queen and the Stranger, but it didn't actually mention the actual names of anything or the name of the land that the city was in. There's no mention that it was a city either, or the land, or anything else. So we might find something. Who knows? It'd be worth trying. I mean,
Yeah.
we're heading there anyway, so
Yes.
otherwise it'll be just filling in time really until then.
I would be intrigued to see the library of the society. What you hold. I'm sure maybe some interesting views on history.
That's why I tagged along with you and Miss Ward last night, just to see what had changed since the last time I was there.
I can imagine in 14 years. Yes, Mr. Hargreaves, I was going to mention that. In my limited interactions with Miss Ward, I've found her to be quite stalwart, but I do believe you felt that
Mm-hmm.
at the same time I did when I uncovered them.
Yeah, but that didn't feel unusual for her, having known her for some time now.
Okay, so that's not unusual for her.
Yeah.
That is
I mean,
interesting and
she's
terrifying at the
unusual.
same time.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Collins?
I mean, she's unusual. It's just her not being normal is just a normal. Yeah.
Again, you truly have a dizzying intellect, Mr. Collins. You fascinate me.
Why?
I look forward
Yes.
to learning from you.
I can teach you stuff, but mostly about like normal physics. The other stuff that makes your head hurt.
That's fair. I find, a glass of brandy, glass of, wine tends to take care of a head that's hurting.
Yeah, it makes it hurt different. That's true. How are we going to go about the? Are we going to prep anything for the theater visit?
I don't know. Let's head back to the society and see. But I don't think there's anything we can. What we could.
Are we showing up armed?
Well, I
I'm not.
will be.
It'll be a good way to empty the theatre quickly would be by shooting the gun in the air. Although you could get arrested for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that.
I'm not bringing any guns with me.
Well, as part of my profession, it's a necessity for me to take one anywhere I go. So.
Well, you usually live in Whitechapel, so.
No, it isn't, and it's also
No.
still illegal.
Damn it.
I'm granted, I was much younger 14 years ago, but and I wasn't quite up to date on the legalities of firearms, especially since I was living in America at the time. But it is frowned upon in this day and age to walk around so armed. So I if it makes you feel safer, I would recommend it being quite hidden.
I mean, I could make myself feel so much better by just carrying a baton, but I mean.
True.
But we face dangers that most normal people don't.
I have, yeah. if that forest alone was example enough.
That's a very good point. I might end up bringing my cane along. But I don't expect there to be any trouble. Well,
Let's hope there isn't.
I do expect there to be trouble from what we heard from the rehearsals.
True.
I don't know what to expect. But if we're by the edge, we can always
make a quick exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as we're not the ones going mad.
Hopefully not. Well, plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Actually, I have an idea. We could come up with something to try and block our hearing of the play. Like something we could put in our ears. So whilst the play's going on, we could try and block out. Unless you really want to hear the play. But in case of something...
Almost like melted wax, maybe?
Something to basically block out the hearing so we don't actually hear anything strange go... Well, actually, you probably want to hear it is the problem.
Well, if it's something we could put in our ears very quickly if we start detecting something we don't like.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. So at least we won't be susceptible to whether it's the music, perhaps. Yeah. I don't know. Remember that music at the Mather's house?
Yeah.
That was very strange. That seemed to grate on the nerves.
Mm-hmm.
And it really wasn't right, that music. I don't know what it did. It set us off.
Well, there was a case that Basil and I investigated years ago in the theater, of all places, that had kind of the same sort of effect on people. So
not this same theater.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's good.
But it caused outrage, violence.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The music was specifically crafted to cause that.
It was the music, not anything else that caused that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get a chance to hear much of the music from the rehearsal? Did that sound like it?
Mm-mm.
No.
I never heard the original. So Basil and I were only investigating after the fact, so we never actually heard it. We just the accounts of other people who were around.
But something to block out might be a good idea if we get that impression, but I can't think of what preparation we might need.
Mr. Estes did mention, and sorry, question for the storyteller. What was the name of the library that he said possibly could have a copy?
He didn't actually name anyone that could possibly have it, I don't think. He said he'd been to the British Library and their copy was missing. He said he did say he'd gone to King's College Library. And he
King's College, okay.
Yes, actually, yeah. He did mention that he thought they were hiding a copy from him because of their obstructive librarian.
Okay. I thought there was one. Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Estes did mention that there could possibly be a copy of the original French version.
Where?
At the King's College Library. It sounded like he was at odds with the librarian there, and
not surprised.
Are you familiar?
Oh, difficult to explain.
You have met him. You both had butted heads. It's one of those when two similar people just end up in the same room with each other. And
exactly. Yeah.
You just don't get on. They just clash. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think that could be a possible avenue?
It could be, but I would not be the one to go in. I mean, you'd have to just go in and ask yourself.
Yes, I've not been, so I guess if this particular person is at odds with quite a few people,
he might find you perfectly acceptable. I mean, it's just.
Well, I like to think that I am perfectly acceptable. I mean, you've allowed me to tag along. So that could be a possibility,
Mhm.
as well as the library at the society.
Okay,
So what's
you've got 2 days basically from now until like the theatre production. What are you doing?
I would definitely like to head out to the King's College library
Yep.
and see if I could find this possible missing copy.
Okay, does anyone want to go with Roger?
What's the book called?
Sure.
The book's not called Carcosa.
I don't think he actually told us the original French.
He said it was called The King in Yellow.
Oh, it was The King in Yellow. Okay.
So that's the book we'd be looking for. I'd be tempted to try rare bookstores in London, but
Or Leroy and Juin.
that's the one.
Or
Do not insult my French pronunciation. It is terrible. I am aware of that.
I don't speak French, so I wouldn't be able to translate it or understand it, even if we found a copy.
Good man.
I've heard it a little bit. I do speak Latin very well, and it is the parent language. It's possible I might be able to navigate a little bit. It's not a direct one-to-one translation, but we found in certain dig sites, depending on the location, knowing either a cousin or a parent language of something else can assist one.
It might
And
help you
navigate.
with the translation.
Yeah.
But okay, so you're going to the library. I got distracted. Who said they were? Did anyone say they were going with Roger? Okay, so Roger and Avery to the library. Nigel and Martin, did either of you two have any avenues of investigation you wanted to pursue yourselves?
I would think to go back and look in the society's library.
Okay.
Any references?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it'd be worth checking. I'll go back to the society as well.
Do you think Unconsidered Rifles might have something?
Actually, who? Actually, I remember that place. What's his name, Mr. Wick?
Yeah, Abner.
It's office hours. You never know. We could inquire if he has any rare books.
Mhm.
Ask if he's got the King in Yellow.
Yeah.
We could head that way before the society, I suppose.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Would it be on the way back to the society, Keeper?
It would be a detour, but not a massive one.
So we could just pop there quickly. Just
Okay, so you're going
briefly
to
ask them.
Unconsidered Trifle, the antique store, and
Yep.
So Roger and Avery are going to the library. We'll start with the library. So you head to King's College Library, one of the finest university libraries in London. As you approach the front desk, there is the very aged desk one has in fact died and gone. So they've got a slightly younger model at the front desk. He looks to be only about 86.
Yep. We'll
Student
walk up.
cards?
I'm sorry?
Are you faculty? Student? Do you have a library card?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm actually quite new in town. I was my name is Roger Savoy from originally from universities over in New York. I was on an archaeological
American,
dig.
yes.
Yes. Currently calling London home for now. Yes, I was intrigued. I was interested in inquiring about some of your books here.
We don't do loans to non-members. And we don't take on new members at the weekend because Mr. Greaves isn't here.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, what would entail becoming a member?
As I said, you have to wait till Monday when Mr. Greaves is back.
That's fair. What I mean, instead of a loan, could you just tell me a particular book that I'm very, very curious
What's it
about?
called?
Thank you. I know I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm sorry, you said storyteller, you said it was a woman?
No, it's a man.
It is a man. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I didn't hear that part.
No, sorry. Yeah, I realized I didn't specify.
You're good. That's what I was about ready to say. No, thank you, my good sir. Yes.
You not tell from my manly voice, God. In my head, it sounds like at least an octave lower.
Yes, my good sir, and please pardon my French, but I believe translated into English, the King in Yellow, the Leroy Unjun. Just curious.
Do we have an
if you might
author?
have I don't believe I know the author, unfortunately. I know I haven't provided much information.
Publication date, subject, anything else to go on?
It seems it was a play, actually.
Okay, that does narrow it down. Yes.
Okay, yes. Sorry, I'm
He
used
goes
to
over
digging.
to like a massive like card index. And starts pulling out drawers.
While he's doing that, I'll look over to Avery and just kind of lean in and bring my voice down. Is he far enough away that a whisper seems like it wouldn't
Yeah,
carry?
he doesn't look like he's got like yeah.
Okay, yep. Mr. Collins, do you see anyone else around? Do you see anything that interests you?
Wait, I mean, I can't really clean out the entire physics section here anyway, so I'm not sure what you're referring to.
In the war, we would sometimes use a distraction, something big to hide something small. If they were to have this book, do you think maybe something to take this gentleman's attention would allow someone else to acquire said book?
Probably. I can just just ask for more stuff while he's busy.
Yes, no, the more subtle.
Or I could probably check it out myself instead.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if pulling out a library card like 14 years out of date. I mean, they didn't print a date on it, and my face list looks the same.
This is true. You're still the handsome young man you were.
Possibly not even got a photograph on it. It's probably just a card with your name on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might just look like it's been. I mean, not even that, because if it's been on my person, in my purse, it's traveling through time with me. So it's probably still fine. The only thing that's going to be odd is if they change the layout or something.
Yeah. Well, if
sorry, gentlemen.
oh no, of course, sir. Yes.
We did have a copy. However, it has not been returned. A fine was issued, and the gentleman in question was banned from ever returning to the library.
Well, that's understandable. If you're not going to return something, yes, you wouldn't want them back.
Which gentleman was it? Maybe we can find the man, get the book, read the book, and return the book here.
Well, if you can get it back, Mr. Greaves will be most appreciative. I think he did do a house call on this occasion, but nothing could be able to be resolved. We usually have a very good record in the last few years of getting our books back that have gone missing.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, that sounds good, right?
But,
having good records is helping.
This is true.
I'm going to ask for... But, I shouldn't really be giving away. Oh, you know what? He took a book. He's not a member anymore. He stole a book. You know, we owe this man no loyalty.
No, of course, and you don't want that black spot.
Montague Edwards.
Montague Edwards. Does that name ring a bell? Is that man old enough for me to know? Probably not.
You. Let me check how old Montague Edwards is. Please hold, please hold,
Yeah.
please hold.
He was 15. And is now 30.
A young go-getter.
It probably isn't a name that would ring a bell with you.
Nah. And then we should probably have taken Martin with us. He would probably know somebody called Montague. Or
Well-
anybody that speaks French.
Well, my good
Anyway,
sir.
anyway.
It-
This is the only edition of that book that you have here, right?
We only had one copy of the play, yeah. It was taken out of the library 5 years ago.
5 years ago. All right.
In fact, only like 2 months after we had acquired the play, it was taken out and it's never returned.
Oh,
Fascinating.
certainly sounds like you would love to have it back.
Sounds more like somebody wanted to hide the place. It's so bad. I mean, it shows up and it's immediately stolen.
Yep.
That's odd.
You said that you sent someone, but were unable to acquire it before. Do you know the last location?
Yes. We have an address. He was an associate member of the library, previously enrolled in University College, so not one of ours.
Oh,
Let's
certainly
see.
not.
No. Here we go. I have his home address.
Oh. Well, we will keep that safe and pocket
Look,
it in his vest.
They haven't
yes.
invented data protection yet.
Yeah. Well, I know we have taken up much of your time, my good sir. Thank you. Should we acquire said book, how grateful would you be to have it returned?
The library is always incredibly grateful to get their missing books returned, and you could consider yourself I'm sure we could fast track your membership, and maybe even give you access to the private reading room.
Well, from one academic to another, I understand. Thank you. Hopefully, we shall see you soon.
Indeed.
All right, Mr. Collins, let's go.
Okay. Oh. No, well, I guess I can dive in the physics section later, or when we've got nothing to do.
Well,
And I'll follow
hopefully,
you.
Did you want to check the physics section?
Yeah, I mean, we have stuff to do. Otherwise, I'll vanish somewhere. That's fine.
Well, Mr. Collins, afterwards, we will come back. How's that?
Yeah, that sounds good. We wanted to bring the book back anyway. Or, well, if it's a book the way we think it is, it's probably going to end up in the library in the society anyway. So I guess it's not getting better.
And at that, Roger is ushering Mr. Collins away from the desk.
Okay.
Yeah.
You head out of the library. Meanwhile, some distance across town, Mr. White and Mr. Hargreaves arrive at Unconsidered Trifles, this antique shop tucked away down a side street in this street. Somehow the street manages to be perpetually gloomy, even though the sun is now shining. Like, there's something about the brick walls that close in around you. You can see this little front of this shop with like a painted frontage. Doesn't look to have been updated at all, really, since the last time you came here. And yeah, the sign declares it to be Unconsidered Trifle.
Well, it's been some time since we've been here.
It has been. Didn't he seem to be more amenable to us coming after hours? Or am I completely wrong about that?
I don't
Anyway.
know. Let's go office hours. I mean, we've got stuff to do.
Okay.
I think last time we were here, it was about some red pyramids or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to catch up with him, see how the gentleman's doing,
Mm-hmm.
see if he's aged as much as we have.
Yeah. Good point.
Okay,
Are
so
we going?
you push open the doors and
Yep.
you step into this rather crowded antique shop. There's furniture, there's all sorts of lamps, items, ornaments cluttering up the place. And that behind a counter at the far end is this rather large man. As you get close to him, this sort of waft of like heavy layers of cologne just comes off him. This
A familiar scent.
yeah, familiar scent of a familiar man. And Abner Wick, the proprietor of the shop, does not appear to have aged a day since you saw him last.
Aha.
So none of us have aged.
Yeah, Mr. Wick.
None of you have aged.
Ah,
Since
Mr.
I-
Wick. Nice to see you again.
It is.
Well,
Yes.
well. Can't remember what Mr. Wick's voice sounds like.
We were just passing and thought we'd pop in and
It's
see
been
if
a
you had
while.
any.
It has been quite a while.
Yes.
And none of us seem to look to have, taken a lot of road wear in the meantime.
Products of good diet and clean living.
Indeed.
Secret to a long life.
Indeed.
But we just were passing and thought we'd pop in to see if you had any interesting books. We were after something in particular. We'd
Not
heard
really a
you-
bookshop, I'm an antique shop.
That's
True,
true.
but you do occasionally have books.
You did have a
Occasionally, if
small
they are
number.
antique books, yes.
Well, we were after something unusual to do with a play, something called The King in Yellow.
Why?
A new play that's apparently all arranged, but nobody can seem to get hold of copies of the book.
Not
It's
a new
translated from the
play.
French.
In every library that did have one, they've been missing for some time. Seems like.
Looks like a new play starting soon, but I'm just curious about it.
Well, as I said, I'm not really a bookshop.
That is
Understood.
true.
And I definitely don't have a copy of anything to do with The King in Yellow.
You seem very certain of that. Okay.
As I said, I know what books I have, and I know,
So you don't know that book?
I know I don't have that book. Yeah.
Any red pyramids lately?
No, you just missed. I had a boatload of them in last week.
Ah, darn it.
It's just our luck,
They're
isn't
all
it?
out
Yeah,
at the moment.
it is.
Just,
All right, well, it was worth a shot.
It was.
just clicking something. Bear with me one sec. I'm just.
It's okay. Whilst
Because it's not a new play,
no,
Oh, no.
it's an old one, quite an old one. I think they translated it from a French version.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
seemed a bit rather strange. CARCOSA, I think it's called.
I don't know. I've never seen the play.
Does the name ring any bell to you? CARCOSA?
No. Well, unless I can interest you in this lovely Victorian chaise longue, or maybe you're more interested in a writing bureau. I've got some fine Jacobean trestle seats over in the far corner.
So if he did have a chest, maybe an oak, a very heavy oak chest and table, perhaps. I mean, 1600s. Somebody keep an eye out for if you.
Large
find
oak
it.
chest. I've got 3 of them. Do you want the one with a lock on, or the one that's big enough to fit a person inside?
Well, In our line of work, bigger is always better.
Well, I can you showed you this rather large oak like chest designed for storing like clothing and items. You could definitely fit a whole grown adult inside there, dead or alive. You wouldn't even have to chop the legs off.
The legs off the chest, right? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Shall I arrange the delivery?
Well, we're getting things worked out in the new place, so not just yet, but do keep us in mind. I mean, if someone does come to take it, let me know so I can make an offer.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know. Are you back at the Grosvenor Square address?
Yes.
I know where to find you.
It's a shame we couldn't find anything about this play, but
Have you tried asking at a theatre or a library?
Yes to both.
we have. But we were quite close, so we thought we'd pop in. We did have a small number of books last time we were here, but not that many. In fact, it was rare and unusual. It may have turned up here, but
I mean, we did think of you first.
Anyway.
Look, the play's, barely 3 decades old. It doesn't really qualify as an antique.
But you know about the play.
I've heard of it, yes.
Is there anything we should be worried about?
Oh, no. No, nothing at all.
Something doesn't sound entirely genuine about that response. Could I roll something perhaps to?
Yeah. You can roll something, or you can also draw your own conclusions. Yeah. You can give me a psychology roll.
Okay.
You said you notice the moment you start talking about Carcosa and the King in Yellow, he definitely recognizes those names either from the play or from something else. And when you say ask if the look on his face is it's almost like a hint of glee. In fact, actually, there was a German word that I think perfectly captures this sort of. What's that one? The joy of the suffering of others.
The Schadenfreude.
Yes, I didn't want to mispronounce it. But yes, yeah, he is it's these you get the sense that he knows you're about to walk into something and he thinks it highly amusing.
All right then. You sure there's nothing you can tell us about this that might be helpful?
At the end of the day, Mr. Wick's a businessman.
He is.
I am.
So, what if we paid you for information? Would you happen to know anything about this?
I might.
You might.
Well, what sort of rate would be required for being more certain?
£10.
£10. I mean, even now in 22, £10 is quite a bit.
It is indeed. Well, but if Carcosa is coming, then you need all the knowledge you can get.
That's not honest at all.
Could I afford £10?
Give me a credit rating roll. You got this.
Who knows?
Can you manage to drum up £10 at short notice? Yes. Martin, you can. Your brother's been very generous with your access to what is kind of still sort of your money, but it's in his management.
I've not spent a great deal of my money since, so I would offer said amount of money.
When the King in Yellow comes to Carcosa, then he shall walk the earth among us, and all shall bow to him, for the world becomes his. For you shall see the sign shall mark his coming. It begins when the stars align, when CARCOSA lies on earth, and the stranger comes.
That does seem rather worrying.
It does.
And this play is about to,
Start, yeah.
well, hit the theatre.
If people are writing plays about CARCOSA, then it has already begun. It begins with whispers in their minds, those whose minds are open to the beyond. They hear his whispers, they draw his signs, and there are always those among them that will seek to bring him here.
Sounds like a cult.
Yeah, it takes for no one, doesn't it?
It does. Well, thank you for this worrying bit of information.
Indeed, thank you.
You're not the first who's come asking about CARCOSA. You were very generous. I would say that if you're interested in this, if this is a matter that concerns you, there's another man in London you should seek out. A man by the name of Wilfred Gresby. Came to London looking for those who are looking for CARCOSA.
Any idea where we might find this? Yeah.
No, he crossed my threshold over a year ago. I don't know where he is now.
Did he strike you as a businessman, a student, academic, or
A country fool lost in the big city and easily turned to drink.
should be
He had
easy
an
to find?
accent I couldn't quite place. Something West Country, maybe. Either that or he was a pirate.
Well, certainly it's all good information. Well, information that may be useful or not, depending on how we use it. But at least we have more than we expected.
Yes, very much so. Thank you, Mr. Wick.
Thank you for your
Right.
time.
You leave the shop and head on. You return back to the Society, where you spend some time perusing the Society's libraries. If you give me a library use roll, both of you, please.
We could try. Let's see. Nope.
Neither of you find any mention of CARCOSA or the King in Yellow. No, it's a regular success.
You'd require a hard success for that?
You get something on a hard success, but you would need, I'd say, an extreme success to get something really detailed and pinpointed.
Okay, I will spend the 5 luck for the hard success.
You don't get anything on. As you spend the rest of the thing flicking through, you don't get anything on CARCOSA. However, when the King in Yellow is mentioned. Gets a brief mention in a book, probably a book about the one's right. Actually, it would be the play itself would probably get a mention in a book written by like a sort of French society person in sort of the late 19th century, writing about sort of the Parisian like art scene. Mentions a play called The King in Yellow, and mentions a play called The King in Yellow being shut down due to riots, murders, and stabbings in the audience.
Oh,
There's
Okay.
a play that supposedly drove people mad and left people like catatonic in cases, ranting and rambling about, have you seen the sign? Have you heard?
Oh, ah. Oh, what do you think of that, Mr. White?
Well, it tracks.
It
The
does.
question is, how could we prevent it from happening?
Shut the play down, burn the theater, burn every copy of the play.
That is going to be the problem. Every member of the cast will have their own copy, possibly, at least their side of it. There's the original copy. Burning down the theatre would work, but there is the problem of burning down the theatre in the middle of London.
Probably about this time that Roger and Avery return. As you go to the side, the first word you kind of hear is you like, burning down the theatre would work.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to just open a gate to the sun and the problem is solved, right?
Yes.
Actually, whilst I'll make
Now
a
we got with that.
Burning the that seems extreme. A
It
little.
does, but Mr. Hargreaves here found an interesting piece about the play in The King in Yellow.
Yes.
It was banned, it was shut down in France, in Paris, I think, over mass killings in the audience, stabbings and the like.
Yeah, and people going catatonic.
And crazy.
Yeah. Does any of that sound familiar?
I will say that does sound just a little familiar.
But we also spoke with a gentleman we know by the name of Abner Wick, who we also know we should normally avoid contacting because he's not what he appears to be, and he's rather dangerous. And he has not aged since the last time we saw him.
No, he looked exactly the same.
And that was a long time ago. But that is the least of the problems. He seemed quite amused that we were looking into this King in Yellow. He knew about it. I was quite happy for us to stumble along it ourselves. But we did get a bit of information out of him. I'll made a note of it. I'll try and basically write down what he said about the King in Yellow. But it's something about signs and the coming of the King in Yellow. And it does sound like a start of a cult. He was on about whisperings in people's minds and spreading of signs.
Interesting.
And he was under the impression if the play's already here, then it's already in people's heads.
Yeah.
Huh.
So the best option, I think, would be if there's a possibility to shut down the play, destroy every copy of it. But we were given a name of someone who'd also inquired about it. A gentleman called Wilfred Gresby, who was inquired with Abner Wick about the same thing.
Interesting.
I'm not sure whether Mr. Hargreaves, whether you've got any contacts who would help with tracking down people of that name. We've got a fair description of him and his accent, but I'm not much of a detective myself. But
I do have a couple contacts left from the old days, but
you never know. We might be able to find something, so we could try and track him down. But I think this play happening is a bad idea.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It sounds like it.
By the sound of it, the play's been adapted anyway, so it's not going to be the full version.
Speaking of the full version and tracking people down, we actually, at the King's College University, they did have a copy of the original French 5 years ago. It was checked out roughly a few months after they acquired it and was never returned. I was able to get the name and actually home address, or at least the last place they knew of the holder.
Okay.
So
Where?
it's and he'll pass over the address to Nigel. It's possible
Would I know this area of town? That
And if you pass over the address, it's probably in a fairly nice part. It's probably in Kensington, and quite
okay.
a nice upmarket area. Yeah, whoever house this is, they've got a good deal of money behind them.
Yeah, they seem to be very adept at reacquiring late books, but they apparently have had trouble with this particular one. So, going on your information, it sounds like this might be important to acquire as well.
I mean, at the very least, we should probably relieve, what's his name at the theater, of his copies.
Depends if that's the same copy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Somehow.
It'd be interesting to compare them, yes. And given the adaptations the gentleman has made, the changes from the original French, do you wonder maybe if that... Well, no, you said the original French was also... The original play also caused...
Stabbings and murders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one caused violence, but not necessarily that extreme, so his adaptations could have perhaps toned down the full effect of the play somehow.
Quite possibly, yes.
So, what should we do? Track these two people down?
If we can, if we have time.
Yeah.
Now,
We're real short
this
on
is this like Saturday evening, end of Saturday, and you have
It may
tickets
end
to the
up-
play on Monday evening.
Maybe tomorrow we could track down some people. Most people don't tend to get up to a great deal on Sundays. We should be at home. So
Quite
we should
possible.
be able to. But other than these two people, I think those are the only bits of information we could find. Other than the play being dangerous.
Yeah. The information you... Oh, sorry.
There you go. I thought you'd done.
The information you acquired about the original play before it was shut down, did it mention... Obviously, it mentioned the violence being much more extreme. Did it mention the fact that we know the fighting occurred at the end of the dress rehearsal? The original play, did it mention at the end as well, or any signs?
It didn't go into enough detail.
If only I'd spent a few more luck.
But this gentleman you say you should avoid, and who also hasn't aged in 14 years, that's...
I think longer than 14.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
We met him quite some time ago, not long after we joined the society.
Yeah. So it's much more than just 14 years.
Fascinating.
But he is certainly dangerous and not what he appears to be.
No, but
Yes.
he is a businessman and can be worked with.
He
So
basically sells unusual items, old antiques and the like.
Old items, you say?
Antiques and the like, yes. Well, it's an antique shop.
Well, yes.
Unconsidered trifles.
Intriguing.
I wouldn't recommend going there.
Not alone.
No.
Sounds well, sound advice.
Well, yeah, the notes against him are very obscure. There was reference to a strong cologne about him covering something up. Also, some reference to ghouls, which I don't think I've encountered. But
I don't think that any of you have encountered ghouls.
I've heard the reference ghouls, but we've heard a lot of unusual things that we thought weren't real are real. I probably don't want to know.
Yeah, it probably smelly.
But yes, a very unusual person.
How are we going to get rid of the books? That's still a question that is in the air.
Yes, we need to track the copies down that we can. I'm not sure how we could get copies of each of the scripts unless we.
Well, they would all be with them, with
In
the
the show.
actors. Yeah.
When they're on stage. Unless somehow we managed to get all their copies whilst they were on stage.
I imagine while they're on stage, they would probably be someplace backstage, maybe even in the dressing rooms if they have them.
So that's not impossible. During the show, we could, in fact, take all their copies.
Mm-hmm. That probably would be the best time.
And we'd have to get the original.
Well, he probably won't be in his office at the time.
Yes.
I believe was he listed in the cast as well, Kiefer?
Yes. Actually, and did you ask that out loud?
Yes. Oh well, I'd ask if he. I think he was because we saw.
Yeah, you have the cast list.
Roger will pull the bill out. Yeah, he actually is listed as the King in Yellow.
Wait,
he will be on
Who's the
stage.
King in Yellow?
Mr. Talbot.
So he's written himself in as the King in Yellow.
A typical author.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I thought self-insert usually starts with the main character and not with the entity that is. Oh well, whatever.
But it puts him in a very good position if he's going to be affecting the audience. He'll be standing right in front of everyone.
I mean, we can just go at night and go into the to the theater.
Well, the problem is the cast will might have their copies with them in all their different homes, and he'll have his copy with him somewhere else.
Yeah, we'll just need to visit every single home. And you're good at sneaking, Roger, right? I'm gonna open the door and you go in.
I am good at sneaking, yes, but I don't believe we can hit every single home. No, we have I like this idea, possibly of acquiring the scripts and the books while the play is engaged, for the players themselves will be on the stage. Sorry, did not mean to rhyme there. But it seems we also have 2 leads and 2 days until the opening night.
Oh, absolutely. We should investigate those. But
yes,
I do think that the best chance of recovering all the scripts will be on the day.
Yes, I would concur.
So we track the leads down, see if we can find copies through them and find out what's happened with their copies. And then rob everyone during the show.
I'm very interested in this Montague Edwards as well, the holder of the... Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention his name. Montague Edwards is the holder of the original translation from the library.
Is that name familiar to me, Keeper, at all?
Make me an occult roll, please.
An occult roll? Let's see. Oh, well. Nope. Nothing about the occult.
Could any of the others of us try the occult roll?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
This is the best roll I can think of for have you heard this person's name?
To know whether he's in those circles, yeah.
Unfortunately, me asking for this roll gives it away a little, but what circles he might be in.
But yes.
I mean, I guess I could roll, but I would not have a chance of knowing.
No, yeah, neither Nigel or Martin have moved in the same circles as.
But yeah, we
Montague Edwards.
So there's an address. We could try and track down the second person as well. I don't think burning down the theatre is a good idea, simply because
it was just an option. I mean,
yeah, we don't.
I mean, we can always summon the sun, right?
Yes, we can.
Not that. Wait. the correct line is if I had a nickel for every time we caught the sun in a theater.
You'd have
Yeah.
10 cents.
Yes.
You summoned this. You know what?
This was before
I'm-
all of their time. None of these people are implicated in that theatre incident.
I'm going to stop questioning everything I hear. Okay.
I mean, it's just I only read it in the diaries.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
you read
not
about it.
diaries you should be reading.
Yeah, and Nigel investigated it, so Nigel was aware that, yeah, essentially the short version is the society blew up a theatre.
Yes.
Just a
Well-
separate reference, Keeper.
Yes?
Is that the same spell that was it Basil cast something in the Dream Realm?
Yeah, essentially, look, you only have one nuke spell, and yes.
And I'm sure he cast it in the middle of the Dream Realm.
Possibly, yeah.
So it
Anyway,
caused a
look.
shockwave through everything. But
Yeah.
anyway, yes.
So, you have these tentative plans to steal all the scripts from various people. Either whilst the play's going on or from their houses beforehand. But in the more immediate thing, what, as this day draws to a close, the Saturday day, do you intend to do tomorrow on Sunday? Is it just chase down these other leads?
Right.
So, track down the other leads. Yeah.
Okay.
Roger would have tried to inquire if the society would benefit from the use of a typist at all. Probably not wanting Isla to work here, but he's just exploring various venues right now.
Having said that, are you mentioning that to anyone in particular, or
Yeah, pretty much to the group.
because Martin White's family business probably could use someone within it typing up, because they've got so many different businesses and things. Technically, there might be something.
Really? Isla's actually interested in finding some work here in London while we're here.
What sort of work?
She's quite the typist, actually.
Well, I could certainly inquire. I'm still catching up on what my family business has been up to. But
Understood, yes.
they're involved with shipping, imports, exports, industrial manufacturing processes. So they'll probably make use of someone with typing skills somewhere. So I'm sure I'll be able to find something. I can inquire. I've got to sort out Avery's shopping list as well at some point.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
considering before the castle blew up, Isla was very good at the logistics, getting everything to and fro. I
that
can
right?
mention it to her.
The import-export side.
For the record, it didn't blow up, it burnt down.
Oh, sorry. Correction,
I
burnt
just don't
down.
want it to completely blow up all buildings.
Yes.
Big difference.
It was
Before the
burned
castle
down by
burned
the
down.
villagers.
Yes.
I'm sure their import-export side of things could do with that. Maybe helping with the logistics side.
I'll
I'll
ask her.
make inquiries. I'll make inquiries as well. I'll see.
Certainly, thank you. I greatly appreciate it, Mr. White.
So I think probably just a quiet evening then, until we set off tracing the leads tomorrow.
Great, I'm down in the cellar, right? Bye.
Yeah. So Avery heads down to the cellar to work on understanding what his machine has been doing. You're preparing to chase down some leads tomorrow. Isla has essentially got a job working for the White family business. And I think that is a good place to leave things off for today. We didn't quite get to the play itself, but we will get to that next week.
That is the thing.
That is indeed. In which to catch the conscience of the king.
This is fine. There's no problems whatsoever with this, and I don't know anything.
It'll be fine.